It's Thursday, March 21st. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, independent avalanche experts are on their way to Silver Star Mountain Resort to investigate Wednesday's avalanche.
All of Putnam Creek, also known as our backside, has been closed since the incident occurred yesterday on Wednesday, and we are not planning to reopen Putnam Creek anytime before Sunday. If we do open up Sunday, it will be completely based on an assessment done by professional avalanche experts. And they are coming in, the avalanche experts are coming in tomorrow, and they will be assessing the mountain on Friday and Saturday as well as Sunday.
One man was caught up in the avalanche. He was airlifted to hospital. His condition is not known. Interior Health is advising the public that N7 Nitro cold brew coffee from Cherry Hill Coffee has been recalled due to temperature issues in the manufacturing process that potentially failed to control pathogens, including botulism. If you purchased N7 Nitro cold brew coffee from Cherry Hill or other stores carrying the product in the interior region of the province, do not drink it. Either throw out the product or return it to the location you bought it from. N7 Nitro cans and kegs have been pulled from shelves at retail stores as part of a voluntary recall. No illnesses have been reported. A $1.6 million wildfire mitigation project across East Kelowna is well underway.
So what we see today is some methods of removing fuels from the forest and decreasing risk and increasing public safety. This is a mechanical thinning, and that's one tool to reduce risk. Prescribed burning is another, and that's part of the tools that we have to reduce risk in the forest.
The East Kelowna project is expected to take up to 3 years to complete. City of Kelowna will again have to dredge the area around the Cook Road boat launch. Sand and silt from Mission Creek continues to drift north, impacting the boat launch. The city is in the process of getting permit approval from the province. City officials say the root of the problem dates back as much as 20 years, when a large volume of sand came down Mission Creek during one particularly bad freshet. The city is working on a long-term solution. One of several charges against Curtis Sagmoen has been dropped. Crown Counsel has stayed one count of assault against Sagmoen, but will proceed with a charge of assault causing bodily harm at a Vernon Supreme Court trial in December. Dan McLaughlin, Communications Counsel with the BC Prosecution Service, said the matter remains before the court, so the BCPS will have no comment at this time regarding the reason for the stay. You want more local entertainment events at Cal Tire Place in Vernon? Then start supporting them. That's the message from the city, as locals often gripe about Kelowna and Penticton landing all the big-ticket shows. The city-owned venue recently hosted a successful Chamber of Commerce Spring Expo at the new Cal Tire Place North Arena, and the city is looking to increase the number of events there. A Kelowna RCMP officer was injured while trying to apprehend a man who was acting erratically during an emergency roadside medical call. Events began just before 6 p.m. Wednesday evening when police responded to assist fire and emergency crews working in the Glenmore Road and Watson Road area of the city. Reinforcements were eventually brought in. They were able to subdue the man. A warning from police in Kelowna after two suspects targeted a senior in the parking lot of a Kelowna strip mall. The victim had her gold chain, which included her wedding band, and that of her deceased husband, stolen. Police are asking for public assistance in locating the two women involved in the theft. If they turned the history of 1151 Sunset Drive into an amusement park ride, it would make for one heck of a roller coaster. The 21-story tower is finally full of residents, nearly a decade and a half after the foundation was first poured. On Wednesday afternoon, officials with Kirchhoff Construction and a team of realtors hosted an open house for one of the building's sub-penthouses. But most of the building has been sold. For more on the story, go to our sister business website, OkanaganEdge.net. Researchers say a tsunami alert in our province that rang out in the dead of night 14 months ago serves as a preparation blueprint for coastal communities that face the ever-present threat of tidal waves. Ryan Reynolds, a postdoctoral risk modeling expert at UBC, says the tsunami threat in Port Alberni saw more than 90% of households in warning zones flee for higher ground. But there were glitches before the alert was finally lifted at 4:30 in the morning. A new poll conducted by Leger for the Canadian Press suggests the governing federal Liberals have lost ground to the Conservatives over the past month. Overall, 31% of respondents polled after the federal budget was released Tuesday said they would vote for Justin Trudeau's Liberals if an election were held, which is a decline of about 3 points from February. Okanagan weather, clear overnight, sunshine Friday, highs to 15. Showers forecast for Saturday and into Sunday with highs to 10. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, mitigation of a dangerous slope in Kelowna is now underway, and bus driver barriers are on the way. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.